Hockey is filled with unforgettable moments, from iconic to heartbreaking. Every few years, hockey gives us a game that doesn't just make history, it leaves us speechless. On February 2nd, 2024, the NHL officially announced a tournament called Four Nation Face-Off. The Four Nations Face-Off included Canada, Sweden, Finland, and the United States. This was massive news. NHL players haven't been able to represent their countries in international play since 2016, the World Cup of Hockey. That's nearly a decade without seeing the best players in the world compete against each other. This tournament was long awaited for hockey fans who have been waiting for a return to best on best international competition. Not only for the fans, for the players who haven't been able to represent their country, like Connor McDavid, Austin Matthews, Nathan McKinnon. So the game was on Saturday night hockey at the Bell Center. Started with boos for the USA players, especially the Toronto Maple Leaf, Austin Matthews, then cheers for Canada, especially for Mr. Golden Goal, Sidney Crosby. John Cooper started Hego, Sorelli, Point, Morrissey, Pareko. Mike Sullivan started Eichel, Matthew Tkachuk, Brady Tkachuk, McAvoy, and Werenski. After the puck drop, Matthew Tkachuk and Brandon Hagel dropped the mitts right away, not letting down the built tensions of USA versus Canada. Brady Tkachuk decided he wanted to get some of the action too. He takes the face-off with Sam Bennett. They fight, and his brother Matthew was loving it. Now let's play hockey. They played 5 seconds of hockey, then Pareko and Miller were going at it. Miller wants to be a Canadian so bad he almost knocks himself out. And that's how you set up the tone for USA versus Canada. The pace of this game is crazy. We never see this type of hockey in the playoffs. It's more of the last team standing. And this game was a class of the best athletes in our sport. Then shortly after, Drew Doughty sends a pass right into Connor McDavid in full stride. He goes down and scores backhanded top shelf on Connor Hellebuck. Canada gets the first one on the board, and the Bell Center erupts. Then 4 minutes later, Jack Eichel passes to Jake Gensel. I have no clue what Binner was doing there. Silence in the crowd. Just like that, we have a tight game. We get back to playing. Both teams are going back and forth. Later in the first period, Crosby gets a penalty for hooking Boldy. The USA power play is strong, with Fox, Matthews, Jack Hughes, Eichel, Tkachuk. Matthews wins the faceoff. The USA gets a couple of shots, Binnington, but nothing comes from it. Canada killing the penalty. This game is physical, with a lot of hits from both teams. With 3 minutes to go, Gensel gets called for tripping Morrissey. Now it's time for Canada's power play to go on. Canada's power play is stacked, all world talent, McCarr, McDavid, Reinhart, McKinnon, and Crosby. However, Canada couldn't get anything going. Now we are all tied up going into the second. Both teams getting to use their special teams and a first period that will be remembered across the hockey world. The second period starts. Now we're really playing hockey. The pace is still insane. No room, no time. Every touch gets punished by a hit. Both goalies settle in. Big saves at both ends. Grade A looks, no mistakes. McDavid and McKinnon start to take over shifts. The Bell Center rises every time they touch the puck. But the USA doesn't break. They stay tight, they block shots, they force turnovers. Then it finally breaks through. Larkin finds space. The USA grabs the lead. The building goes quiet. Crosby grinding, McKinnon attacking. Hellebuck stands tall. USA up 1 after the second period. In the third period, Canada comes out with urgency. McDavid is pushing the pace, McKinnon firing from everywhere, Crosby doing Crosby things. The USA plays heavy, smart hockey. Stick in lanes, body in front. Every Canadian mistake turns into a rush the other way. Kimes keeps slipping, then the dagger. Larkin drives it, passes his Gensel, just like that. Goal. That's the one. The Bell Center is stunned. Canada throws everything late. Shots, chaos, desperation. Hellebuck closes it out. The horn sounds. USA wins it 3-1. So this game was aligned when the two countries had the most tension in our lifetime. From booing of the USA anthem, from Trump 51st state comments, to Matthew Kachuk saying he doesn't like the boo into the anthem, from Brandon Hagel saying after the game, "We did it for the flag." For the first time in nearly a decade, the hockey world felt united by passion, rivalry, and unbelievable talent on display. But all of this, it grew the game to the average American, making headlines, outstreaming the NBA All Star Weekend. And most importantly, people got talking about the NHL, creating new fans. We witnessed an unforgettable hockey game. And the best part, just days later, we got a rematch, and that one was just as electric. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and this game as much as I did, drop your favorite moments in the comment and subscribe if you want. Bye.